is Arukh Shulchan Yeridea, Siman Lamed Hey, Sif Nun Beis Nun Hey. Today is supplemental day 205 of the Arukh Shulchan Yomi. And today's Arukh Shulchan Yomi is sponsored by Rabbi Yonasan Ezra ben Chana Feigel for a schus for Parnasa and for Refuah Shlema by Richus Yomim Ubishanim Toivos. Nun Beis. Vodi Eish Lishol. We're also, we can ask the following question. It called Trevos Namel and Moshe Sinai. All the Trevos were stated to Moshe at Sinai. Vayishkam Allah Chazu, although we've talked about this before, it's not so poshut because they were termed Dayan Chazal. Evidently, they were given perhaps guidelines, but in any event, Chazal were the ones who made the determinations. That's reasonable to assume. It's kind of like Shurin Chatzitz Mechitz and Allah Moshe Sinai. The logical say it was given Moshe Sinai. Heidekas kind of Rashba, but true Rashba, but it's explicitly in the Tshuva. The Kach Ne'emar Moshe is what said Moshe Rabbeinu bit Sinai. The answer cannot to dami that which is extra is like it's missing. Came the Zeh Allah Moshe Sinai. Is this Allah Moshe Sinai? Ech v'shal chek b'zeh l'shanos dinah mishari varim. How can you distinguish in this case to say zivin then Allah by other the answer cannot to damis? The Zeh Dochel Lomar, it's difficult to say. The Kach Ne'emar Moshe, the said Moshe Dafka Yiseres Mikabot Chayfa. It's simply an extra lobe on the backside is treif. Then you came in that case, well, please, Chach Me'ashar said there wouldn't be a machlekas. Okay, we found the machlekas in Melacha Moshe Misim, but it's rare. Vavadi Alochas Dama Ne'emar, Alocha must have been stated generically. Nevertheless, we can say the so came the chazin the unos hachir b'sayu. Since we say in a place where the lobes are, this way they grow. So we say the labas and the is not the halacha was not said concerning this. Just like we have two vardas, so there's a some sort of I guess we'll get this later on, some sort of tube going from the one stomach to the other stomach. Lomi yeskenotodami, when we don't say it's yeskenotodami, because we say that all non-domesticated animals have such a thing. Achinam here to the say this is something similar. Me lo dami never that's not comparable. This is there. In the all that species of non-domesticated animals, you don't find it another way. As opposed to the extra lobe, in the same row as even the same row of the other lobes. It's unlikely. It's a rare scenario. Evidently, Arukh Shulchan was quite familiar with scenarios of shchita, unlike us today. Also been asked, because the reason why an extra lobe on the back is treif mitam the yeskenoto, because if it's extra, it's like it's not there. If there's 6 unos in the lung, and also it's a cute question. And if there's 6 lobes and also an extra one on the back, let's say the lung is kosher. From yes achas kenoto achas, even an extra one, it's like it's not there. There's still 5 unos left. The Rebbe said, is not explained anywhere. It sounds like quite obviously like any Osiris on the back is treif. So I have to say, that when we say extra is like it's not there. It's something where it's something which is supposed to be there. It's not from something which is additional to this animal, different than other animals. In other words, I see it's saying roads. I thought I was going to say we don't say lakula. Why did it say that? Okay, but anyway. Nunda, the Grey Achraim argue about an extra varda. Those say that it's only a tray for the 2 vardas in one spot. One is right, one is left. It's kosher. Nobody says the regular, like an extra leg. I mean, yes, only can unless it's adjacent to an existing leg. It's a taz. Those say the it's treif no matter what. That's a shach. The primary is like this statement, this perspective. It's treif no matter what. Sharei Biranim Steve Nunav clarified Steve Nunav the befrad say ain't no dummy yes cannot do the rail. In this aspect, there's no comparison between yesker notel of a lung, the choivarim, and all the other organs. Other contrary, bereu behefach. By a lung, it's the opposite of all other organs, as we said there, about where it has to be in order to be a problem. Nun hey, if saying, if not for the words of our rabbis, Yisrael would say, "Din kol yeser kenotu." Sounds like we're coming to a big chiddush here. That any din yeser, all the halach of that anything which is superfluous, as if it's not there, lo shak klal b'unos, it's not relevant at all to unos. But time reasons lo mina yeser kenotu. I only say that which is superfluous is not there. El beikar ever bechlolo. Only in general terms about the organ itself. Kamo yeseres regular, like an extra leg. It's like missing a leg. So too by an organ. The liver. Other organs or limbs. Also, there are two lungs. I mean, yes, we say, if there are no lungs, 2 equals 0. But in details of the organ, so it's going to be a fundamental principle, or the limb, unos, like the number of lobes, they're all null or all insignificant relative to the primary lung. We don't have to link them to each other. Then the details of the limb are not chashivos. No same as in the details of limb to link one to each other. But this is the Masor. The Mishtan is open that if the change is in this manner, it doesn't ruin the lung. If it's a different manner, ruins the lung. Especially with the extra lobe on the back. We have a simple reason to say it's treifa. Interesting, Arukh HaShulchan is giving a kind of time of the crow for what he said is halacha which we see now, of course. Because it rubs against the ribs. Sharei mitams pitzu migabo. This is where they're all going in terms of a split on the back. The kaimel and the kosher. That's okay. Kamoshi's price as we shall see. I guess because of the rub. No friction. If you Arukha mea guma shallah treifa, but so therefore if it's longer than the indentation which it's sitting, it's trade me time. It's trade because it does rub against the ribs. That's includes the kesef, the prichodesh, and the ramah, and the daki moshe. Came shita. That's the case. It's obvious. She says she ain't loguma klau. It says an extra lobe which does not have any indentation, which is going to fit. It's obviously tischach, so it's going to rub against the ribs. Various and evidence of this. Says tachas abarda. Mariel says extra lobe underneath the bar is kosher. He says because the crease in the varda protects the extra lobe. It's also called Dark Moshe. Theme. So if the reason is because everything extra, as if it's not there, my money, what comes to make that it's protected? As they in fact wrote against the Mariel as complaint. It's clear that the Golem agreed to this halacha of the Mariel. Unos lo shel cloud means that call yes dami. By unos is not relevant this halacha, this principle of anything which is extra as if it's not there. Avamanaseh. How can I do? They didn't give this mahalach. Our opinion is negated altogether. And therefore there is kol yetzkonato dami by unos. That which he said that a extra lobe, which is opposite the crease of the varda, is kosher in the Shas Chak. Perhaps in Ruva or in extenuating circumstances or substantial loss. And Trump, Avgav the Israeli Gambareh, yes, even though he holds by a lung, we do say extra is like it's not there. On the nevertheless, Chshir says become permitted because it's an additional lobe in the front. The small Shas Chak to rely in under extenuating circumstances, and substantial loss. That's the Machshir says to come on the opinion of those who permit an extra lobe on the front. But the Mariel and those great ones with him were actually Machshir on account of it, the protection provided, not because it's on the front. Rashi says because they hold, like Rashi, that an extra lobe even in the front is treifa. The Brag says, he says, again, he said, right, brother, the Vanish receives you. Zayin, Ramayin, and Mashir, because says Mikama. This proves what we said that the Ramah was not Mashir extra lobe in front. And you locate not Lamit Yirak B'Shas Adchak. Yeah, because Matir, Yosher Samar, why do you only permit B'Shas Adchak? Have some Merubah. She binds it all together. Okay, I think that's it for today. That was a long sif.